Alright, Memorial Day weekend, 4-day weekend, got the Hurst running, sounding good, pulled out of the garage. See if we can get a little sound going. Sounding good, running good. Been working on it real hard these past 4 days. Oh, and hey, I want to show you I don't think I ever made another video of the window motor after I replaced it. But my last video I showed how to replace this power window motor. Lubed up the track, motor's quiet, works perfectly. So make sure you check out my last video in regards to how to replace a motor in one of these cars. And yeah, I got it sitting here running, put all new belts on it, running nice and smooth. I found a vacuum leak on one of the lines that I replaced actually split, so fix that so now it runs even better. I'm going to replace all the O-rings in the AC system and charge up the AC this week, see if that'll work. The blower motor didn't work, and believe it or not, someone had actually pulled the fuse out of it, so I don't know why they did that, but it works perfect now. So the big progress is happening on the interior. I got the carpet in it. The last video I had, let me shut this off. The last video I showed, this interior was completely gutted still. I got the upper and lower interior panels in the rear, got the back seat in, I got the speaker deck is back in, all the headliner is completely in now, seat belts, all the trim. I had to buy clips for the rear and the front moldings, the glass moldings. I cleaned the steering wheel. These steering wheels on these Hurst get so nasty. If you remember my last videos, this steering wheel was black, and basically just took it off and used lacquer thinner and a scrub brush, and it cleaned right off. It's nice and smooth. It's not sticky anymore. Got the shifter back in. I painted that black piece there on the top, polished the chrome. I cleaned every interior piece in this car. I scrubbed the seat belts. Everything was just black. I swear, I think a can of oil blew up in this car because everything was just coated in a film of oil. So when I had the belts out and everything else, I just scrubbed it top to bottom. The belts are nice and clean. Everything's bright and gold now. And had the rear belts out. Those are nice and clean now. Put some extra padding underneath the carpet, but it's coming along nice. I got the passenger side completely buttoned up, and driver's side's just about there. You know, I thought I was making progress on this side. I had the sill plate in, and I forgot to put the seatbelt on, so I gotta take that back off, slit the carpet, you know, because that tucks behind the carpet there. So just moving along, making some good progress. And what I'm going to do today, since I have the day off of work, I'm going to put in the seats, console. The interior will be 100% done, except for the visors. I got to get those refinished still. So after the interior is done, the engine's done, all the mechanicals are done. Make sure you check out all my older videos on this car, the progress that I've made on it, and of course when this car is done, I'll be moving on to the next project. But when the interior is done, I can start working on the body. You know, I'm not going to do a whole lot to it. I'm just going to clean off all the staining from it sitting outside for years. I cleaned up the door jambs, so these are looking good. And you know, the bottom of these doors, I mean, what, that's a little bit of surface rust right there, but this car is clean. So it's gonna make someone a real nice car. So what I'm gonna do is just clean off all the staining, buff what I can, what's salvageable, so it looks decent, and I'll clean out the trunk jamb. Of course, clean out the trunk when I'm done. I got to get a key made, so I got the lock pulled out of the trunk. So I got to get a key made because this car, when I bought it, never came with a door key. So I'll buff the white. The gold is pretty much shot. So that's how it's looking lately. So I'm glad I had a 4-day weekend, got a lot done on this car, and make sure you subscribe and and check out the last couple videos I'm going to make of this car on the progress, and then it's going up for sale. It'll make someone a real nice car. Basically all it's going to need is a paint job when I'm done with it. Of course, some white lettered tires. I can't stand those black walls on there, but the tires are still in decent shape, so I'm not going to buy new ones. But the next owner can dress it up with the lettered tires and, you know, and a paint job. But as is, it'll make a nice original car. You know, take it to a car cruise and just kind of talk about how original it is. I mean, it's a nice car. All right, guys, make sure you stay tuned, subscribe. Thanks again for watching.